and nothing changes. Gosh dang it! Gosh dang it! And not a thing changes. There's got to be something in this panel I can adjust. There's got to be something I can adjust. Okay. That way. See, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculousness. That's terrible. Maybe there's like a perfect match. Maybe like that. Like that. Turn that contrast. No, that's trash. That's trash. What a boot. Go like that. Is that? No, don't auto bounce. What if I do that? No, that is terrible. Let's go back to auto. Okay. There's got to be something else I can do. Why is it so dark, bro? Is there something else I can do? Turn it off. That's worse. Turn it on. Oh my gosh. Brightness. If I turn it down, it just gets darker. If I turn it up, it's trash. I guess that's not terrible. Maybe just that. That's just so trash. That's just so trash. Like, there's just no in between, gosh dang. How y'all doing? I could just go full black and white, I guess. A little sharpen. Nah, that's trash too. Maybe a little more. I guess I'll just do live streams in black and white. That's so ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. What's popping with y'all, gosh dang it? I apologize. I'm a little bit annoyed. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, gosh dang. All of a sudden, this webcam is like a walking trash can, gosh dang it. Sometimes it don't want to work. Now it's messing up my colors and foolishness, but it's okay. I have manually implemented a black and white tone, gosh dang it. I guess this is just what we're going with from now on, but that's neither here nor there because this webcam want to act up. But that's neither here nor there. It's all good. It's all good because one day I'm going to be able to afford something better. But that's neither here nor there. Penguin game was litty. Wow. 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 And this is coming from me, and I'm not the best with spelling. You can't do Fizdale like that. I think you spelled fiscal as in like a fiscal year. Like we're running a business, gosh dang it. Fizdale, bro, that's not even like the same letters. Like outside of F-I, and there's an A in there, I guess. I guess there's an L too, but oh, Michael, that's special. That goes in the SeverTheBond Hall of Fame. But that's neither here nor there. Hello there, H3T. It's Boot that dang on time. Welcome back to another edition of the live stream. I apologize that I am in poop vision, gosh dang it. But there's not much I can do about that, apparently. But I have managed to make a little black and white filter, gosh dang it. And I'm mildly liking it. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little bit hazy. It's a little bit Michael Hazley. But that's neither here nor there. So let's talk about Fizdale, gosh dang it. Did y'all see the foolishness? Did y'all see the foolishness? Let me know. Did y'all see the foolishness? It was about 50 minutes long. Oh, the great. I'm glad you liking what's going on, gosh dang it. It was about 50 minutes. There was a lot of foolishness going on. And I got to say, for the first time, and it's been, oh, Mr. Harden. Trash. It's been a hot little minute since I've ever seen a press conference, and I've come away from it feeling pretty darn good. Outside of the Derek one, I haven't gotten vibes like this from a coach in a very long time. With the official one, I wasn't really impressed. With the what do we have after that? With the Jeff Hornacek one, I wasn't really that impressed. I was actually a little bit concerned. But you know, this time I'm feeling pretty good about what's going on, gosh dang it. Fizdale seems to have everything on lock. He doesn't seem, I feel like when he was apologizing for all the things that happened in Memphis, he was apologizing kind of because he had to do it. Like it felt like a literal press run. You know what I mean? I didn't get the vibe like he was apologizing because he meant it. He was just apologizing because it was the press run. You notice even Scott Perry and dang on Steve Mills didn't jump in with that foolishness apology tour he was trying to go on, because I think he's going to hold people accountable. And that's something that we heard a million times outside of the word rebuild and all that other foolishness. Anyway, I kind of got the vibe. Wow, Gobert is really tall. I kind of got the vibe, gosh dang it, that it seems like this man is going to call people out on their foolishness. People like, say, a Beasley. People like, say, maybe a Canner. or something like that. He's going to call people out on their foolishness. And if that didn't already convince you of that, did you see the way he called out Moutier? Like right on the spot, calling him out, getting ready to get on the foolishness. Like, we finna work with you and make things better. Now, granted, I am not all the way a fan with the fact that this man has included Moutier in future plans, but I'm feeling like this is a management thing, and that has nothing to do with Fizdale. I feel like the situation is going to handle itself. I'm extremely happy for the foolishness, gosh dang it, and that's why I am rocking my Black Panther hoodie, gosh dang it, because oh, it is so good to see all that melanin and the Knicks trust, gosh dang it. I must say I am more happier than 6 little bits. And say what you want about me, gosh dang it. I'm loving it. They all kind of speak the same general language as far as the same type of slang, as far as the same type of vibes and stuff like that. It seems like literal brain trust, whereas a key word like that has been thrown away all willy-nilly and say, let me just hit the foolishness alarm for willy-nilly. I apologize on that. Willy-nilly's not going to make a return, but that's neither here nor there. Listen, I'm just loving what's going on. I love the organization of the organization, if that makes any sense, gosh dang it. I'm loving the fact that even though I'm not the biggest Moutier fan, I'm liking the way that it seems to be established who our core group is, and people like that aren't going anywhere. Now, I'm going to name 2 people who I'm not exactly fond of, but we'll get to that in a quick second. And it's not just because they were there. You got Trey, you got Lance, you got Kyle, and you got Moutier. I love that youth like that seems to be the core that we're going with. I'm assuming Courtney Lee is included in that. I'm not really sure. Obviously, Frank Ntilikina is probably included in that general core that we will continue to move forward with. If you ask me, just from the vibes of what they were giving out, gosh dang it, it just kind of seems like to me, if you're asking, to me, it just kind of comes across, and I'm going to hit it a 3rd time, to me, it kind of comes across, gosh dang it, that people like Michael Beasley, people like a Jared Jack, individuals like Dotson and Cornette, and unfortunately, I feel like Troy Williams is going to be included in there, but people like even a Kenner, I'm not really sure if you see them as untouchables. It's clear who the Knicks see as the future. Kristaps Porzingis is in there, obviously. There's nothing we can do about that, gosh dang it. That is a tragedy that we will have to live with for the rest of our days, but that's neither here nor there. It kind of seems like there's some people that are clearly on the outside looking in, and it's just maybe during training camp, maybe some people get sent over to the summer league. We're going to see what's popping with some of these outliers. I see them as trade bait to get more role players. Something else that I liked is Ian Begley asked a question, which shout out to Ian Begley asking some hard-hitting questions, gosh dang it. And shout out to Frank Isola from getting banned from MSG, but that's neither here nor there. Ian Begley asked what's going on with the Joakim Noah situation. And I'm going to get to y'all's comments in a quick second. I just got to get all this foolishness out. Ian Begley asked about what's happening with the Joakim Noah situation. And Fizdale kind of immediately threw out the generic, if he's on the team, we'll see what's litty with that. But you saw Scott Perry and Steve Mills immediately jumped in and gave him the Carmelo Anthony treatment and said, well, we'll have to see. Things are basically about what they were before with that particular scenario. So who knows what that means? But I just found that really interesting, that it kind of seems like they're giving Joakim the Carmelo treatment. Like maybe they're going to try and force him out. Maybe Joakim's going to get sick of it, and there's not exactly a no trade clause involved, so I'm not sure what Joakim would do, but it just seems like they're freezing them out for something. Maybe they're trying to prepare a package or something like that, because who knows, this time last year, they pulled Tim Hardaway Jr. out their booty pipe, so who knows what they're planning, gosh dang it, but I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I'm loving the foolishness just out of the corner of my eye. I'm not really like reading yet. I'm going to get to y'all's foolishness, but I see something about LeBron. I love the fact that David Fizdale didn't bite on any of that foolishness. They're not revealing their cards of what they're trying to do, be it my apologies. They just had an Axe commercial where a man just removed all his clothes, and I was distracted. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, gosh. Is there a rewind button on here? Gosh dang it. heavens. And then they go have the nerve to show Dwayne Casey and them, gosh dang it, after the embarrassment they just displayed. I get distracted very easily, as you can tell, but that's not a hint of that. Listen, y'all, I love the fact that he didn't bite on that foolishness. There was no mention of Kawhi. There was no mention of any acquisitions that could be possibly made. I'm loving the fact that they're keeping it a Thaui. They're keeping it under wraps, and everything's going to handle itself. I'm really, really, really excited for this season, more so than any of the last seasons, because with the last seasons, to quote Mills, it was look at Kristen Ledlow. Good for her getting work. Whereas in situations of the past, to quote Steve Mills, it's kind of been like let's get all the great veteran talent we could possibly find and hope the situation solves itself. But this year, it seems like they're actually going to commit, and not to a tank. They're actually going to commit to trying to make things better and rebuild. And I'm so here for that, gosh dang it. I'm so here for that. I love the fact that they acknowledge that they are not trying to lose games. They're trying to win as many as possible, and who knows what's going to happen. We had a bunch of games last year where it went over to the last couple of seconds, and I'd say not even arguably, I would blame that all up on Jeff Hornacek, gosh dang it. Some of those close battles against crap teams that we lost is just because we didn't know how to close games. Now we have someone who has not only playoff experience, but technically champion experience as an assistant coach. The situation is going to handle itself. It's going to be great. And I'm just really, 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 really hyped, really excited, and just some other word to describe being amped for the next season. I really love the moves that are being made, and I love the way that all three of them just seem to gel together. You include Michelle Obama's brother-in-law or whoever, and gosh dang it, it's Wakanda forever up in there. They might hire me next, but that's not the end of that. Maybe like a full-time trash talker. I can follow her around the team and call Kristaps Porzingis a bum, but that's not a hint of that. Let me read what y'all said. I apologize. I just had to get all that off because I knew I was going to forget, and I get sidetracked so easily, but that's not a hint of that. Also, Michelle, since you're here, gosh dang it, I need you to tell me, what is the verdict tonight? Does Houston end it? You're in charge of all this foolishness as the Penguin Gang general. Does all this get handled tonight? What's popping? I need to know. And we will get to the Raptors. Believe me, we will get to the Raptors, but that's not the end of there. Let me read what y'all saying. I apologize. I just had to get all that off mine. I was thinking about it, gosh dang it. Matt the Knicks fan, what's popping with you, gosh dang it? I don't watch press conferences unless it's the Knicks. Well, technically, it was a Knicks press conference, so I'm not sure how that makes sense. It's not a here or there. Jason, what's popping with you, gosh dang it? It was a great press conference. I just don't want to get hyped and then be disappointed. I don't think it's possible for us to be disappointed. We're already trash, so it can only go up from here, literally. But that's not a hint of there. Steve Mills and Fizdale were grabbing each other. I was definitely a little cautious of that. Gosh dang it, it seems like I'm going to have to make some more room at the table, but there's only so many rainbow cookies to go around, but that's not the hint of there. I would flash off the dang on rainbow joint. But we got to go with the black and white filter because my webcam has jokes. And it's still darker than 6 little bits, but you know what? Maybe I like the darkness. Maybe I'm Batman on the low. Maybe I enjoy the darkness. There's only so many more games in the playoffs anyway. I'm going to buy a new webcam for next year. But that's not the hint of there. I do not like Moutier. I don't like him either. I like that core except for Moutier. I agree. Sever, did you hear what Ennis Kanter's saying? We're going to get to Kanter. Believe me, we're going to get to Kanter. We could have made a play for LeBron James money-wise if we traded Courtney Lee and a salary dump and kept McDermott because he's on an expiring deal. Do you think they would have gone through with that? I mean, not saying that I want Bron, but hypothetically, if we were to do that, I mean, wouldn't we have to give someone up close to his value? Perhaps I'm wrong in that, but wouldn't we have to give someone up of the caliber of LeBron, or at least maybe a future star that could turn into a Bron in order to get him? I mean, I guess it's Bron's choice kind of at the end of the day, but I mean, he's not like a free agent, is he? I don't know. I don't know if he would have went for that, especially if we're bringing up McDermott in them. I don't really know if the Cavs would have been down for taking McDermott and Courtney Lee for LeBron. I mean, the best player in the league. I don't know, but you know more about that kind of stuff with other teams than me. But that's not here there. It's all good, Michelle. I was just asking. Man, look at Crowder. I was just asking your opinion, gosh dang it, because you're the prediction queen. I was just asking, what's popping? Is Houston going to end it tonight? I got to know. But that's not here there. Why do I not want LeBron? Because he's old. I mean, he's great. He's the best player in the league. I'm not going to take that away from him. But, I mean, it would be just our luck. His first major injury happens under us. I agree with Steve Mills. This whole trying to go for a home run and getting aging people that are going to mess around and get hurt. I mean, why not try this rebuild? Why not legitimately try this rebuild? I have no issue with that. But that's not here nor there. Why you hate Porzingis? He's not going anywhere. Well, I don't think there's an A in Porzingis. Let's start there. But I don't hate Porzingis. I think he's overrated, but I mean, I don't hate him. I think he's arguably one of the most attractive people in the league, so couldn't possibly be any hate there. But that's not here nor there. And again, there's no. They know there is an A in Kristaps, right? No. But not Porzingis. So Kristaps, but there's no O, so it'd be Porzingis with an I. So I closed this I and pointed to that one. But that's not here nor there. Braun is a free agent. If we trade Lee for smaller contract players, had Canner and KO opt out and let McDermott walk, tell KP to sign his supermax next year, we'd have LeBron James. Yeah, I guess that would work contractually. I don't want him, but, shout out to the possibility. Gosh dang it. Again, I don't want him, but shout out to the possibility of that. That's not here there. Go after Julius Randle. I mean, I guess if he's available. Again, I don't see what's wrong with the team we have right now. I mean, I know a small forward would be great right about now, but I mean, we've got a draft pick. Can't we just draft one? I mean, I feel like the team's fine. We got rid of Hornacek, so outside of a few minor improvements, like personally, I say get rid of Moutier, but I mean, nothing really wrong with the team we have now. I'm not really on the whole go find someone else wagon. We needed a point guard. Now we've got like 17, so I think we're good to go. I want LeBron to teach KP how to be calm in the clutch. LeBron doesn't take leaning threes versus the Hawks and choke the game away. I don't know if Braun is the person to teach about being clutch. He would give, I guess, good knowledge on how to be a good general player and stuff, like playmaking as a star, but I don't know if Porzingis is able to. Not only is he not able to play on that type of level, but I don't think Porzingis could ever be a LeBron from a role-playing standpoint and a talent level. KP is not that type of person. Maybe if Dirk was an assistant coach and talked to KP a bunch, maybe that could help him develop into a Dirk, but I don't really see KP as that type of person. Yeah, and I mean, that's not hate. That's just factual information. Like if after 3 years, if you're still of the mindset that guy is who you build a team around, I mean, maybe I honestly don't know what to say. That goes back to the whole Carmelo's a bum thing. Like, how many more games do you need to watch? Like, it's nothing against Kristaps. It's just he's not that type of player. Maybe he could learn to be a Chris Bosh or something like that, or a Kevin Love, but I don't see that. I don't see that happening. An awesome lineup for 2018/19. Burke, Hardaway, Bridges, Randall, Kristaps. You really want Randall, huh? I hear a lot about this Bridges dude. Is he a draft pick? who the jive is that? Are we building Bridges? Are we talking about Sonny Bridges from class of 3000? Because if Andre 3000 is willing to play small forward, I am 100% here for that. But that's neither here nor there. Or go after Avery Bradley. How old is that man at this point? I got to know what's popping with that. Oh, that was a terrible shot, Crowder. Goodness. Hey, yo, Michelle, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but Penguin Gang General, you got to tell me, is this a wrap for Utah? I've been waiting patiently. No 50 Cent, no Eminem. But that's not here nor there. 28 isn't that bad. My bad. I really, really, really need to remember to put my phone on silent. My OtterBox is absolutely destroyed. It is in rags. Oh, my bad. Did I miss it? I'm sorry, Michelle. I'm sorry, Michelle. That's my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. Gosh dang it. Can you remind me what you said? It's not here nor there. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. I just don't know about that. But that's not here nor there. Do you still want Kyle Lowry? I don't remember ever saying I wanted him. Maybe back before we had Burke, I might have brought it up because we were in desperate need of a point guard, but I need to step away. Enjoy yourself, gosh dang it. Enjoy yourself in all your stepping aways. We're just going to take a quick break away from the Knicks just real quick, because I want to take a moment to talk about the Raptors. And it's a shame because Michelle just left, but let me just talk about these Raptors for just a quick second. I am not a Raptors fan. I don't claim to be a aficionado on Raptors Toronto culture, other than the fact that Drake sits in the stands every now and again, courtside or whatever. I don't really know much about the Raptors. I do know this. Regular season, it's ISO o'clock for Harden. Oh, apparently not. My bad. The Raptors during the regular season were looking really, really freaking good. And I was loving everything I was seeing for them. Their bench was looking incredible. And to go from all that, and I'm wiping it all. To go through all the foolishness that they went through in the regular season. Barely scrape past the Wizards. I don't care how many games it was. Barely scrape past the Wizards. You do all that. Number 1 seed, all that foolishness to get swept for, was it the 3rd consecutive time? 3 or 2? I think it was 3. For the 3rd consecutive time? And again, I'm not going to throw out some kind of 3. I'm not going to throw out some magical thing that I was paying so close attention. This is something no one's talking about. I'm not saying that. I'm just merely addressing what the jive is going on with them. What the actual jive is going on with them. And I remember somewhere throughout the season, we said at one point, if they just do all this to get swept, because I know half of y'all didn't agree with me that they were for real, and that's perfectly fine. But I remember we said if they do all this just to get swept, heavens, gosh dang it, just literal heavens. I don't know what to say. I've never been a believer in Dwayne Casey. I've been said get rid of that bum, but just coaching aside, AT&T, you need to back off of Trump. That ain't the way to go, AT&T. Sorry. Coaching aside, players. There's got to be a point where you just get sick of the foolishness. Y'all couldn't get one? Okay, you didn't win the series, but y'all couldn't get one? As players, where's your gall? Where's your heart? Where's your anything? That level of embarrassment, and yeah, Braun went off, but come on now. That's beyond choking. That's like suffocation. It's like they all just collectively put plastic bags over their heads and started taking deep breaths. Do not try that at home, but that's not here nor there. I'm here for the memes. I'm here for the jokes, but there's just a point where as a man, you just gonna let someone do you like that? And I'm not one of those people who are gonna say, oh, well, the team came together. Nah, that was Braun. You let one dude sweep you for the 3rd year in a row. Yeah, it's gotta suck. What do? Are you just content with making the playoffs over and over again and nothing changing? It's sad. It's pathetic, to be quite honest with you. It's pathetic. Poor things. I'll forgive the Knicks losing. Goodness and a half. Yeah, Matt, LeBron went off. LeBron really went off. I didn't know he could make jump shots. This is news to me, gosh dang it. Shout out to him for being able to hit jump shots now. That fadeaway is looking pretty darn good. Shout out to that man. It's no secret what my feelings are on LeBron James. Check the last video, but that's not the end of there. Side note, shout out to me for 1 million channel views, gosh dang it. Hitting that milli mark. Gosh dang it. Hitting that milli mark. Had to do the milli bow, but that's not the end of there. Let's get back to the Knicks. Thank you. Let's get back to the Knicks. Now, let me ask y'all. Let me just get a general vibe. And you can leave as long as one as you want. See you later, bro. You can leave as long as a response as you want. I just have to know, what are y'all's feelings? Y'all know how I feel. I just went on for about 15 minutes. What's y'all feelings on the Fizdale foolishness? I got to know. Are we happy about this? Now that it's reality, now that it's not a situation of, oh, who are we going to get? Will this? I got to know how y'all feeling about it. I just went on for 15 minutes. Let me ask y'all. Y'all sold on this? Y'all here for it? What's popping with that? As I play with this fake mustache, which might still be a little bit sticky. Is it? Is it? Is it? It's slightly sticky. It's slightly sticky. It stayed there long enough. But that's not here nor there. Heavens, no, it doesn't. Some dark times in the offseason, man. Some dark times in the offseason. Heavens to Betsy. Well, I said heavens to Betsy wouldn't come back. I brought it back up, but that's not here nor there. Well, that's all good. That's all good. That's all good. Love yous in the offseason. That's okay. I will continue to talk, gosh dang it, because that's what I do best. I could be in the Congress and do that filibuster foolishness, but that's not here nor there. Dang, it's already second quarter time? Did I manage to talk through an entire quarter? Man, shout out to me, but that's not here nor there. You got to see videos of our future picks. What does that mean? Are you talking about like workout tapes, or what do you mean by that? Did you make a video on the future picks, or are you asking me to do that? Hey, what's popping with you, a Knicks fan? Stout now, Knicks fan. What's good with you guys? Dang it. Hey, I'm glad y'all came through. It was getting a little spacey in here, gosh dang it. The offseason is no joke on the kid. How long you been streaming? I've been streaming about 30 minutes. Bro, did YouTube not tell you? YouTube. I'm so tired of YouTube. I'm so tired of YouTube trolling me, but that's not here nor there. Gosh dang it. Well, thank you for coming through, gosh dang it. I can't help it. I can't help it if YouTube refuses to tell you guys I'm live, but it's all good, gosh dang it. Hey, yeah, fourth like. That's what it's been like tonight, y'all. That's what it's been like tonight. But that's not here nor there. So how y'all feel about the Fizdale foolishness? I've kind of been talking about it for about 30 minutes now, but how do y'all feel about the foolishness? I'm gonna read what y'all saying, and I'm kind of gonna go off of it because I've kind of already elaborated on it. So what do y'all think? And then I'll go off of what y'all saying, gosh dang it. Because it is a happy day nonetheless. Wakanda forever up in that front office. But that's not here there. Well, that's one way to view upon it, gosh dang it. That's one way to view upon it. I'm excited. I like the fact that he doesn't take crap. I love that. Reporters, did y'all see that one reporter who was like trying to make jokes and stuff? He took a couple jabs at Toronto and stuff. I chuckled a little bit, but Fizdale was ready. That's not here nor there. I was disappointed, but I'm feeling optimistic now that I know he was in Miami when they won. Disappointed as far. I remember you saying you weren't all the way happy on that foolishness, gosh dang it. Well, knowing where he comes from, knowing his lineage, are you feeling better about it now? I mean, you basically said yes, but is it giving you more life? Gosh dang it. You feeling more confident? I know I am. Not that I was ever disappointed about the foolishness, but it just kind of, that is a shot in the head. But it just really, Really? Really? Let me ask you this. As far as your opinion on who had the better winning percentage, not who's a better fit for us, but who had the better winning percentage, who would you say was better? Fizdale or Mike Budenholzer? Completely disregard the fact that the Hawks are trash. Who would you say had the better win-loss? And don't look at any numbers or any analytics or anything like that. Just based off of your opinion, who's better in that regard? Fizdale, Budenholzer. I'm going Fizdale because I like the way he coached and I love the things he did with Memphis. But I guess you can't really data, right? I guess you can't really take that into account. I don't know. Right. I'm going with the Grizzlies. I'm going with Grizzlies over Hawks. That's not either there. Fizz is from Pat Riley. Yeah, I heard them say that they talked to Pat Riley for like a really long time, like going back and forth doing serious vetting. And with all that foolishness that they were talking about in the press conference, it makes me think that whole interviewing other people was just a smokescreen. Like they weren't really talking to anyone else. They were just waiting for Fizdale to make up his mind. Seems to me like they were doing fake interviews, just wasting time, but that's neither here nor there. Bud had a good system, but he doesn't embrace the Knicks style. I agree on that. Stoked for Fizz, plain and simple, as am I, gosh dang it. Only reason I wanted Bud is because he was with the Spurs. What's more valuable to you? Growing up under the Pat Riley foolishness or being in the Popovich foolishness? What's more important to you? I'm going to go Pat Riley. Nothing against Popovich, but I'm going to go Pat Riley. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Does that mean Mike Woodson's coming aboard to be the assistant coach? I don't know. I mean, I'm here for that. Get as much defense in there as possible. I'm here for it. And that's even more black people. I'm here for that. But that's not here there. Yeah, but what's more important to you? Black Panther Knicks. Basically. Wilson, what's good with you? Hey, I see you a Knicks fan. I see you, gosh dang it. I might have to leave y'all in charge of the puns for a second. Oh, that travel. That blatant travel, though. And man, shout out to Utah for making it this far, but that's not a hint of there. Does Fizz qualify as black? Yeah, is he not? Looks pretty black to me. Looks pretty black to me. I mean, is he not? His mom's black. It's all good, Michelle. Welcome back to the live stream. Right? He's black, right? Did y'all know Jason Kidd is black? Boom. I mean, like, what? I had no idea. I was in shock. That wascally wabbit looking bum, I had no idea. Yeah, bro. Fizdale's black, yeah. That's why I've been screaming Wakanda, gosh dang it. To put that dang on time. Did anybody see Infinity War? I didn't, but I kind of want to talk about the ending, and I gotta ask y'all if it's okay to talk about it. Again, I didn't see it because I'm not going to spend my money on such foolishness, but are y'all all right with me having a mild Infinity War conversation? Nah. Just give me a yes or no. Like, if anyone hasn't seen it, I won't go there, but that's not a hint here or there. I see a yes on there. Yeah, he looked like Elmer Fudd. Madison Square Wakanda. I love that. Okay, so no one has said no. So no one could be like, oh, you spoiled it. Because none of y'all said no. Y'all had an opportunity. And Valor was popping with you. I mean, covering is a very loose term. I'm kind of like watching the games, but we haven't really talked about them at all. I'm just watching the games. That's not into there. So no one has said no. No one has said no, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I feel some type of way they killed the homie Black Panther. Okay, I feel some type of way about that. Dude just got a movie. Again, I don't follow Marvel. I didn't see the new one. I just kind of saw it on Twitter, and I felt some type of way. But I heard it's like temporary dust, like they can be brought back. I don't know. I just felt some type of way because I really like Black Panther, and I was like, gosh dang it, they didn't kill him already. That's not a hint of there. Red Bull. Oh, Red Bull. Red Bull. Yes, yes. New York Red Bull. Gosh dang it. I'm going to tell you the teams right now. Giants, Yankees, Red Bulls, Rangers, because Islanders have cool colors, but Rangers. There you go. There you go. That's my picks right there. That's my picks right there. I hope so. Oh, indeed. Yo, Avengers stole the cover from Dragon Ball Z. Y'all saw that foolishness? And yes, indeed, I'm a Giants fan. But I use fan very loosely because I don't watch any games. So it's like, I know I support them, but that's not a hit or there. Oh no, is it lagging again? Heavens to Betsy. Yo, I have got to rest in peace, heaven to Betsy. I got to put a rest in peace on that, but that's not a hit or there. Did you know Black Panther is 40? As in, like, in the movies or, like, the guy that plays him? What exactly do you mean by that? Yo, real quick, other side note question. Are we all in agreement that Donovan Mitchell is Rookie of the Year? Is there anyone else that's still saying Ben Simmons? Anybody else? Anybody else? I just got to check the energy, but that's not a hint there. Right? Right. I just wanted to make sure we're all in agreement. Oh, the actor. I had no idea he was 40. Well, shout out to him. That should show you that age ain't nothing but a number in regards to following your dreams. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't on the R. Kelly foolishness, but that's not here or there. My favorite Knick of all time is Carmelo Anthony. I've got a love-hate relationship with him, but that's not here or there. Indeed. Indeed. Mitch is rookie Melo. As far as being able to score or because not play style. That's not here or there. I've been on here a hot little minute. Let me just say, ooh, Patrick, nice. I don't say this very often just because I hate how it sounds, but tonight, this has never happened to me before because normally y'all just kind of jump on or whatever. Yo, I played as John Starks on 2K. Heavens. But I hate saying this. I hate asking this, but could y'all hit that bell? I hate how that sounds. Hit the bell for notification. But clearly YouTube doesn't tell you when I go live. So if you hit the little bell thing, I assume that means you get notified or whatever. I don't know. I just kind of noticed like a bunch of y'all came in at the 20-minute mark. Not that there's anything against y'all. It just goes to show me that YouTube is not doing what they do. Gosh dang it. But good. And shout out to everyone who has their notifications or whatever. It's just a little irritating, gosh dang it. You put in all this work and YouTube doesn't do the stuff. You don't have to. It's the only time I'm ever going to say hit that notification thing. But that's not a hint of there. Like, comment, subscribe, H3T. You see another Triple OG putting in as much work as me. Do me a favor, point him out, gosh dang it. Thank you for chilling with me, gosh dang it. And which teams are we going to follow? Yo, that's a good question. Who do y'all want to cover next? You want to go Eastern Conference or do you want to go Western Conference and watch Golden State and the Rockets? I'm going to leave that up to you guys right now. Y'all want to cover Golden State and Rockets or you want to do Celtics, Cavs? Which one are you guys more interested in? No, I'm not doing the Liberty. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No offense to them. So, a lot of y'all want me to go for the Cavs, gosh dang. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to see Golden State. But Cavs it is. Cavs it is. I got y'all then. Okay. Well, then we will cover the Cavs all the way into the finals then, I guess. So, see you guys for the next Cavs game, I guess, because I'm pretty sure this is a wrap. I don't see half and half. I don't know if I can do half and half. So yeah, I'll see you for the next Cavs game because I'm pretty sure the Jazz aren't getting out of this alive. But if they do, I'll see you for the next Jazz game. But that's not here nor there. Almost. But that's not here nor there. I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, H3TC, Triple OG. Put in as much work as me. Do me a favor, point him out. You know, Triple OG with 1 million channel views. Do me a favor, point him out, which is a lot of people. But that's not here nor there. I'll see you guys later. All that foolishness. Raw Train was lit. I'll see you guys the day on Raw Train comments. Hey, 10 likes. I'm here for that. I'll see y'all later. Yeah. Yeah. I got.